On this week's expose, I wanted to highlight Quanin, and this is kind of a funny story. So, Chris Claremont decided, you know what, Betsy Braddock being on the X-Men, she's kind of a bore. Like, she's boring. How can we make her more exciting? Oh, I know. We'll send her through the Siege Perilous and have her wake up in an Asian body and be a ninja. So she did just that. She woke up in the ocean, like, with the hand, all this stuff, as an Asian, and she's the Betsy we all know and love from the 90s. So then, a couple years later, in February of '93, Fabian Nicieza hadn't done his homework, and he was like, "Well, why don't we have her body that she swapped from come back and like get revenge? We'll call her Revanche, which is French for revenge." So this completely contradicted the history that was laid out. So Marvel was like, "Crap, we have to fix this quick." So they did all this retconning and all this storytelling to be like, "Yeah, this is what happened now." So she actually was only in the comics from X-Men 17 to X-Men 31 before she died, and then later was resurrected, and eventually all the way in 2018, that's when she finally got her own body. She was switched to her Asian body. Betsy is now back in her British body, so there's no more problems by today's standards with switching with somebody of a different race's body. Yay!
Yay!
Good for you, Marvel.
And yeah, good for you, Glenn Marvel. Quanin basically has the powers of Betsy with like the butterfly and the telekinesis and telepathy. She is a ninja. And she's getting it on with John Greycrow. Like, get it, mama. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who was in Milwaukee in the comic book.
Yes. Randomly.
Robin Banks.
Well, yep, Robin Banks.
Go, go, go!
We got a job to do. The world needs the X-Men.
Ah, yes. Gene!
Welcome to this week's Solving for X. My name is Sean. I'm the ultimate excavationist.
And I'm something of an X-fan myself, Kevin.
And I'm Ryan, your astonishing X-Men stan.
Oh my glob, who's that beautiful face you see before you? That's me. But as our guest, we have Chris. Hi, Chris.
It's me. I'm here. I like X-Men too.
Yay.
Like a movie?
Yes, it's my favorite one.
So we asked you here because you're obsessed with Gambit. Why are you obsessed with Gambit?
I've just always thought Gambit was really cool. Like as a kid, I was just like, you know, the power to charge up the cards and charge up things that he touches. Like I just always thought that was such a cool power. And like he's such a suave character, like in general. Aesthetically, he just looks really cool. And then obviously we love his relationship with Rogue. And like later you find out that he's actually really quite powerful. And I happen to love powerful mutants.
Yes, you do, Magneto Stan. So I challenge you, because I still love Gambit to this day, but I challenge you to rewatch X-Men 92 to see just how useless Gambit is in that.
It doesn't matter. He's cool, and that's what matters.
He is cool. Well, we are happy to have you, and we are looking forward to this year. We are aiming for it to be your first Uncanny experience.
Yes. So I'm
Oh my
very much looking forward to that.
goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You're in store
You
for
still
a show, my friend.
Yeah, and you still haven't met Ryan in person yet. We have to fix this.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Sweet things.
goodness.
It will be remedied.
It will be.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we jump into our sinister gossip sesh of doom?
Sinister.
Sesh of
Doom.
Let's do
We
it.
shall.
Oh my glob. I was telling Chris all about this on Saturday when we were marching for the freedoms of all kind. But for Asian American and Pacific Islander Month, they are coming out with Jubilee Deadly Reunion, where we are going, written by Jean Luan Yang, art by Michelle Yi. And we are going to finally get more information on Jubilee's family. We are getting her long lost cousin, Yasin Xiong. Right?
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's exciting.
I know, and I totally never thought about this angle. I was explaining to Chris and Jesse on Friday. We go to a bar for Rue. I was like, yeah, because they were living in the outback in Australia, and they went through a portal to a mall where Jubilee was living, and she just jumped through the portal with them, and we've never really known anything else about her family. So I'm excited. Do we have any
Me too.
theories on what's up with her family?
I don't know. I'm excited to see if her cousin is a mutant or not.
Yeah, and if he's a good or bad mutant too.
Right?
Mm.
But we know plenty about Jubilee's family. We know that mall babes love chili fries, and that's all we need to know.
Mall baby, chili fries. I don't know,
Yeah.
Jubilee, does she?
You have to like chili fries to be part of her family, to be part of the Lee
Yeah.
family.
I just
would
want
not
to
wanna
point out
be-
I have never seen Jubilee eat chili fries. I just want to point that
She just
out.
talked about it.
Yeah.
They
She just
come
watches people
in
eat them.
her. They come in her 97 character. Like they come with her like chili fries, and then they also come with her Mondo action figure as well. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Cute.
We gotta keep the lore. We gotta keep the lore real.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be amazing if her cousin like mentioned chili fries offhand and she got all excited. I would love that.
Yeah, right.
Well, also, Ryan had me scratching my head earlier because he sent me the X-Men: The Hellfire Murder, which is coming out in July. So this is going to have creators including Jed McKay, Gail Simone, Eve L. Ewing, Saladin Ahmed, Erica Schultz. We talked to Kevin. We talked to Erica
Oh.
Schultz.
Yeah, we did.
Tony Daniel, Luciano Vecchio, Federica Mancine. And all they've given us so far, I'll put an image up, is they've given us 12 people who are all in costume. And they all have a code name. So the wolf, the star, the fool, the sun. So we don't know exactly who these are. Like, one of them is named the Angel. Like, I don't know what X-Men character would be the Angel.
Yeah, that's
But-
weird.
Beast.
Like, I feel like there's no like
Not at Clue.
angel-like X-Men characters. Like, who could that be?
Right. And some of them are more obvious. There's the butterfly, who's obviously like Quanin. There's the cat, who's Shadow Cat. The lioness is Betsy. But we have some guesses for the rest of them, but some of them aren't as obvious as others. But Wolverine and Jubilee will be taking on a case to see who murdered a certain person.
Interesting.
How?
At a masquerade ball.
Yes.
Paper faces on
Yeah.
parade. Masquerade. Okay, that's a different show.
Are you
So
sure it's not
Ryan-
called X-Men Clue?
Yeah, basically. That's what it is. One of them is even the peacock, so... So, I at first, Ryan, thought the Fool was Iceman, but do you think it's Gambit?
Oh no, it's
I
Gambit.
mean, it could be, at least because like the Fool is isn't that a reference to card games?
It's a tarot, I think, isn't it? Or unless you're talking about the jester.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it is terrible.
I mean,
Maybe it's
the
just-
costume has like an open chest. It's purple, black. He has the black hair. The only other person that I thought that maybe was Gambit is it the devil? But the devil has red eyes, so we know exactly who that is.
You mean the Hound? The Hound has the red
The
eyes.
Hound,
The devil,
Hound, my
yeah.
Yeah.
The devil.
I don't
we
know
think
who the devil
Havoc.
is. Yeah. Oh, you think Havoc? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Pyro with the red.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I wondered if because he was like in hell with Maddie for a little while, if the devil would fit for him.
Well, it's Havoc. He's done a lot of devilish things.
The devil
What?
could be magic.
Yeah, as a man.
Oh no, we're switching bodies again already.
Yep, already.
Haven't you learned your lesson, Marvel?
No. Do it again.
What did you want to chat about Supergirl? Who added that one?
I did. I just thought that the trailer dropped today for it, the second trailer. I enjoyed it. I also got I mean, I know it's James Gunn, but it gave me the biggest Guardians feel ever, just with the more retro music and stuff like that. So I just enjoyed it. Did anyone else check it out?
I did not.
Not yet. I will
Mhm.
though. I'm excited for it.
Is this for another show or is this like
Superman movie?
Supergirl movie?
Movie,
It's
yeah.
a Supergirl movie
Oh,
that
interesting.
James Gunn is doing. It's kind of like the next
Sequel?
DC or James Gunn DCU.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun because she's found out that the different sun, I think the red sun gets her kind of drunk. So we're seeing like a party girl like Supergirl like going through
Oh,
different
nice.
places and
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
Go
it's gonna
find
be a
Blue
I'll
Woman
fun
and
check
go
out
with
movie.
that trailer.
her.
Yeah.
In this one, you kind of find out a little bit why she's a party girl and what she's doing and stuff like that. So I really
Okay.
enjoyed the second one, and it highlighted is it Lobo quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Lobo's gonna be in it? Cool.
Yeah, yeah, played by
Chris,
Aquaman,
Jason,
or who played
Jason
Aquaman? Yeah,
Momoa.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know that's
so
Chris's man.
I mean that he was like born to play that character, so I'm so happy that James contacted him for it.
dude. Dude, like he like actually looks like Lobo if
Yeah.
you think about it. Like that's so perfect.
Hmm.
I liked him as Aquaman, but I was like, you've turned Aquaman into Namor. Like this isn't
Right.
this isn't.
It's not really. Yeah.
I liked him
Yeah.
as Aquaman because he was Aquaman.
Because his shirt
Oh.
was off. That's what you meant to say.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
I like the
All right,
animated
so
movie better, but it's fine.
Yeah. Previously on, we asked which Shadow King wore it better, the X-Men TAS or the Wolverine and the X-Men Shadow King? Do you have a weigh in on this one, Chris?
What was the question again?
Which Shadow King wore it better?
I'd say what probably X. What were the options again? I'm sorry.
X-Men the animated series or Wolverine and the X-Men?
Oh, Wolverine and the X-Men for sure.
Okay. This was a very narrow win, 53% to 47%. Wolverine and the X-Men Shadow King gets the win. Boom.
Yeah,
Good.
like Wolverine and the X-Men Shadow King was like actually terrifying. Like you thought that like that character was like actually possessing you and like in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And Num1, who was on last week, made a good point. Like, he looks more Egyptian, which is more in line with where he's from, which is kind
Yeah.
of cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. And kind of more comic accurate too, with more how he's portrayed now in the comics sometimes
Yeah.
when he's not
Zachary.
Farouk. Yeah,
Yeah, they never call him Farouk, right?
not until he got to Krakoa and like really inhabited his larger body.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could say portly.
Portly.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's get into the episode. So this is Thieves Gambit. This aired February 13th, 2009. Written by Bob Forward and Craig Kyle. Directed
Ooh.
by, oh my gosh, our new best friend who I saw at WonderCon, Stephen E. Gordon.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Steve.
So, speaking of, it was kind of cute at WonderCon. I got to spend the day with a friend of the pod, Kevin Canary, and he asked me, Sean, if Iceman's your favorite, why do you go by Shawnee Havoc? I was like, well, girl, let's sit down and talk about this. I was like, my favorite band since 15 is AFI, and that's Davey Havoc. So I've made myself his illegitimate son that he doesn't know about. Has nothing to do with Havoc from the X-Men.
Also, Shawnee Ice just doesn't sound as exciting as Johnny Havoc.
Yeah, Shawnee Iceman. Not as good.
It doesn't roll off the tongue the same.
Yeah, it's
No,
not
and I
Bobby Iceman. Or maybe Shawnee Iceman. I don't know.
yeah.
No.
Well, and I told him I did love Havoc when I was young because I first learned about Havoc through the Peter David X Factor, where he's like the leader and he's fun. But when you actually go back and read like anything outside of X Factor, he's a whiny little bitch just trying to be Cyclops all the time. So that's where we are.
So what you're saying is they're related.
Yes. Kevin's gonna be so mad at you.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
I'm fine. It's whatever.
All right, a girl is running from the MRD. As she runs past puddles, they dry up around her. She's hot. She leaves a trail of molten magma footsteps in her wake. As she is running, the girl goes into magma form. It's magma! The MRD surround her and she freaks out and causes a disaster around her. Yeah.
I remember being very excited by this scene because I'm like, it's X-Men Legends realness.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God, you're so right, Kev. I love that
Yeah.
game so much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They need to do a remake of it. I think it would sell well. If they
Oh my
wanted
God,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Steve Bloom did the
Well,
voice of
we'll see
Wolverine
what the
in
future
that
holds.
game too.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. And he did it. He does it in Marvel Rivals, so he's been doing Wolverine for a long time.
Oh, it's the
So
same
Scott.
voice actor?
Same voice actor in all
Nice.
this. Yeah.
Okay. In comes Wolvie to the rescue, bub. He gets close to Magma and throws a collar on her. A woman and her team watch from the screen. The woman tells everyone she wants that collar. It shuts down mutant powers. She wants the team to steal it from the X-Men. The Thieves Guild laugh at her. But Gambit is game.
If you pay
So-
me right.
If you pay me. I think this is a missed opportunity because this lady is Kavita Rao. She looks almost just like Kavita Rao from Astonishing X-Men. I always get those confused. But they made up a character. I don't know. I don't like it.
So this lady's Kavita Rao and she looks just like Kavita Rao?
Yeah, but it's not Kavita Rao. Her name is Sylvie something.
Zane.
I wrote it
Is it
later.
Rafita Cow?
Yeah, Miss Zane. You are not helpful right now, Christopher.
Thank you.
Sybil Zane.
No, I kind of agree with you. That could totally be. I didn't think of Rao at first because I love the way that the lady has an accent of her voice in X-Men Last Stand, and she's like, "Don't touch him." Like her accent is
Yes.
so bad, but she's a great actress. She's been in other things that I love, but she just did not do a good Miss Dr. Rao.
Yeah. So, two things I wanted to point out about this scene. I like that it's similar but different. Forge makes the collar that negates mutant powers just like he did all the way back in the late 80s, just in a slightly different way. And then also, it shows the Thieves Guild. Do we have any theories on who any of these people could be?
The Thieves Guild?
I have no
Not
idea.
before
Does that
reading the
blanket
script.
So, I think that Kawanin is in there in Betsy's body because I know.
Oh, that
Betsy
purple hair
shows
girl?
up
Yeah.
Later, yes, that purple. Who else has purple hair? And she even has an
Right.
outfit similar. I think that's her because I know we see Betsy Psylocke later. So I wonder if they
It
had
did
already
cross my
switched
mind.
bodies at this point.
Yeah.
hmm
No, I see, and that's what I was going to say because I thought that Betsy Psylocke in here was of Asian descent. So because this girl I thought also looked Asian to me, but who knows? It could just be the way the characters are drawn.
Yeah, I wonder if you could see it on here. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you
Okay,
scroll down
kind
in
of.
the script, you put it in the
Yeah,
script too. Yeah.
I did. We can ask Steve Gordon for him to tell us. I have no idea what you're talking about. You guys think way too much about this stuff.
Yeah. It's not like he hasn't told us that before.
All right, continue. So, nighttime, an airport. Wolverine sees Wolverine sees Amara off to her plane to Brazil. He invites her to join the X-Men, but she can't. Wolverine tells her he needs the collar back. She's like, "But I can't keep it." He's like, "No, it's not healthy." She's like, "Okay, here you go."
And we see that Amara's dad looks like he's Latino, but we're still getting a very white Amara, just like
But she does have the accent, so that helps.
she does. So that's a plus.
Maybe she, because her skin tone kind of seemed hard to see. I couldn't tell if she was white or if she was just in like shadowed. So she might have had more of the dark complexion, but the blonde hair kind of threw it off.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure.
But can't there be also blonde-haired, light-skinned Brazilian girls?
Sure.
There is. And
Yeah.
to her credit, she did grow up in a pocket away from anybody else in her own little, like, weird Mayan city. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the manor. Wolverine checks in with Forge. He reports that the collar was a raging success. Logan's on to the Martys. Logan's on to the Martys. They chase Amara into a crowded area to make mutants look bad. Logan tells Forge to put the collar away for future use.
Gasp.
What do you guys think the future use is?
To put collars on mutants.
For fashion. No, I'm sure, like, if they're attacked by, like, a Magneto or, like, you know, a super powerful mutant, they want to
Yeah.
keep that collar around just in case. But
Yeah.
it just feels like, as we know from X history, it never goes well.
Yeah, never.
No.
Never. And then also, too, whoever you use that on, they're just going to see it as a betrayal to your kind, right?
Yeah. I did always think it was funny in the comics, though, that, like, Rogue was so distraught about not being able to touch Gambit. I'm like, throw on a collar, girl, and get your
Right.
thing. Like, get
Yeah,
your
right.
thing.
Like,
You
I know.
You're like, it's so
thought the
simple.
same thing.
You just have to keep
Yeah.
it around.
Because you can see she really wanted
mean-
it. So maybe there'll be times where mutants would feel safer with it, or like if they lose control or whatever, that they'd want it. So
Yeah. They do explain in Mr. and Mrs. X about when Gambit and Rogue get married that, like, it gives you a headache and doesn't make you feel well. So I get it. You want to
Yeah.
feel at your best when you get it on. Ryan remembers.
Thank you. I was just about to say that.
You're
I
welcome.
don't know. It sounds like being collared could be kind of kinky. She'd be like, collar me,
know?
Patty.
yeah.
Just take some Tylenol, bitch, and get on with it. Kitty
You
is in
sound like
her
Gambit.
room.
No.
Yeah. So dark. He would call her fat and sweaty too. Take some Tylenol, Cher. You fat and sweaty.
Oh, God.
You've been eating chili dogs with
Kitty
Jubilee.
is in her room.
Chili fries with Jubilee.
Yeah. Kitty is in her room on her computer reviewing the Epstein files. She lays down to go to sleep. Emma and Beast also prep for bed. Down below, Logan is still up. He is speaking to Charles, a boot feeling overwhelmed. What, Chris?
What was that?
A demon possessed my body. I'm evil now, baby.
Oh, well, that's actually normal. So let's see.
But I love that we're
Okay.
still seeing that Wolverine is still struggling with this leadership role, because that's the whole premise of the show. It's like, it's a person who's not really equipped to do it, and the only reason he would do it is to get Charles back, and he's doing it, you know, for him. And yeah, it's cool.
It is cool. And I feel like when I was younger, I used to not see myself as a leader, and same as Wolverine, I slowly got pulled out of me. I'm like, okay, I am good at this leadership thing.
Yeah, I think that like kind of happens to most people. Is like most people don't start in like leadership or thinking like, oh, I'm a leader of things. That you just kind of either like get thrown into it or you do things and it just kind of becomes that way, you know.
Yeah.
A noise wakes Logan up at night. At least he's in PJs this time. Logan goes to check it out and finds Forge's lab broken into. The collar is gone. Gasp. Logan gets into the gear and takes off on his bike.
In one of the early episodes, he like wakes up in his full like day clothes with the shoes on, and we were like, "Girl."
Oh, I thought it meant he woke up naked.
Oh yes, in this cartoon, yes, that happens.
This did make me think, though. Who do you guys think like the most attractive drawn Logan is? 92, Evolution, Wolverine and the X-Men. I mean, 92 and 97 are basically the same thing, so I would just leave it at that.
Ooh.
I would say probably Evolution, but I'm not really attracted to any of them. But he's the best
Yeah.
of the three.
I'd
I would
say
need to look at them
if
side by
I had to
side.
pick one, maybe. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
I didn't participate.
I forget. Is the Piccolo voice, is that Wolverine in the X-Men or is that X-Men
No, it's
Evolution?
Evolution.
Evolution.
It's
That's Evolution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Wolverine in the X-Men?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, he feels a little. He looks a little hermity in Evolution. I think to me, like his face is a little scrunched up. I think he does. He does have he has kind eyes in this series in Wolverine and the X-Men. He has like the nice kind eyes. So I guess I'll say this one, but I could change my mind in any moment, I suppose.
What a homeless.
It's kind of hermity. I love that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with hermity and go with X-Men Evolution. Actually, yeah.
Yay, Evolution Brothers.
But yeah, I was just thinking that. And of course, the only reason that made me think of that, I was like, oh, this is like the trail that it went down. I was like, oh, Wolverine doesn't have a shirt on in this. He doesn't have nipples. Evolution had nipples.
Oh,
I wonder which one of the guys, actually. I wonder which Wolverine the guys find most attractive. I'm going to ask that tonight. So,
I like
yeah.
nipples,
Yeah.
so that cements it. I'm gonna cement his nipples.
Just like the Batman
That might
movie
hurt.
suits.
Yeah.
Speaking of, okay, real quick, I just read the Iliad and the Odyssey, and I cannot tell you how many times it was like, and then Antomachus got stabbed near his nipple. Like everybody gets stabbed in their nipple. I'm like, why does everybody get stabbed in their nipple?
Weird.
I mean, I guess it's close to the heart, so that's what they're going for. So, yeah.
But they could have said heart.
Yeah,
My
just say that. Heart. Very
And
pervy.
actually,
writing.
I'm looking at the picture of Wolverine and the X-Men because I kind of forgot. And no, definitely that one. Because like he kind of has like a younger face in that one, and the hair is shorter. Like it's not as obnoxious. So yeah, definitely Wolverine and the X-Men.
Okay. Okay. Valid choice. Or valid pick.
That may be a good poll question. I don't know what you chose, but it'd be fun. I don't
That's true.
know. Yeah.
I'll pull your question.
Oh.
All right. Who, me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you.
Meanwhile, Gambit delivers the collar to the mystery woman. She pays him for the collar and gives him a bonus to keep his mouth shut. Ms. Zane reports into Senator Kelly. Ooh, they have secured the collar.
Ooh. Say it again. Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Gambit clandestinely leaves the building.
Clandestinely.
I knew to pause for it.
I try to be secret sometimes, and when we have guests, I'm like, I don't want to interrupt them, but I like whisper it to myself.
Clandestinely.
I love it. He sees Logan's bike and knows something is amiss. Wolverine appears and threatens Gambit for the collar. Gambit looks for for Sybil's card and finds a splody one and makes his escape. Wolverine follows Gambit into the building. The two engage in a battle. The building is the loser. Wolverine accuses Gambit of selling out mutants. He destroys Gambit's money and offers to pay him to lead him to Sybil's Zane. Sorry, I don't know why I always, whenever I see Sybil spelled this way, I want to call her Sylvie. Like from what's her name? From Loki.
Loki. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that Sybil Zane is related to Aiden? Aiden
I know, I was
Zane,
thinking that.
is.
I know. Every time I hear the Zane, I'm like, ooh.
I know.
Oh.
Boo.
There's a flood in your basement.
Boo. Meanwhile, Sybil is driving like a maniac. She crashes through a turnstile and drives up to a clandestine
bunker.
No, you don't get to say bunker. That's mine.
I know, sorry.
Bunker with heavy
I know
security.
Okay.
She is lectured for driving into the lab. She delivers the collar and demands it to be reverse engineered right away. The two marvel winky face, brand placement at the technology and are happy the fight seems to be shifting in their favor. So, Chris, the boys asked me, why are you obsessed with the word clandestine? And I'm like, I don't know. AFI made a movie called Clandestine once. There we go.
I just love the word clandestine. I use it all the time in regular vocabulary, clandestine. So.
I just hate you so much. Flames?
Thank you. Thank you, clandestine. Let's see. Gambit and Logan track Sybil to the facility. They punch out the door and confuse the guard and enter. Wolverine wants to bust in and punch some people and steal the collar back. Gambit wants to do it the thieves' way and sneak in. The two sneak onto the roof where Gambit makes a hole. The two slide into the hole and get a jump on the guards. Gambit overpowers the system and they find their way into the lab. Gambit tells Logan about Sybil. Wolvie recognizes Bolivar Trask, a Marty scientist.
Bolivar Trask, gasp.
Oh, gasp.
All right, I usually don't have a problem with this. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, I just said I wonder if we'll get more on him later, but go ahead.
I usually don't have a problem with these, but I had a problem with this hole, you guys. So
I have a problem with holes.
Yeah. Honestly, the way that it was drawn, didn't it look like literally like it was just like a little tiny circle, like just how like small it looked, and then out of nowhere, like when it's taken away, it's like enough to fit not only Gambit but Wolverine's broad-ass shoulders through it as well, too.
Yeah, it was kind of funny like that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
But yeah,
it's a cartoon.
This poor guard, Wolverine just like boom, like punch him out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like what?
He didn't do anything.
I know. I was like, that was rude.
Now, I don't know if you know this, Ryan, but a hole can be stretched with tender love and care. You just have to
10 seconds this way, 10 seconds that way.
Sean, this is a family show.
Yeah.
I never said
Sounds
that.
like you've been there before, Kevin and Sean. Yeah, wow.
All right. Logan jumps down and destroys the machine analyzing the collar. Sybil surprise attacks Logan and takes him down. Gambit tries to make a new deal with her. Sybil ain't buying, period. Gambit blows up her car and then gets a hand on the collar. She's like, give me back my car. And he's like, here. And she walks up to it knowing it's glowing. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll walk in it.
I know. It was so stupid. Hey, no
Then she's
chicks
like-
here.
Yeah, like, I got blown away. I was not expecting that. He tries to renegotiate with Logan. Trask shoots Gambit and Wolvie gets the collar. Trask continues to hold down the room with automated weaponry. Gambit throws blowy uppy screws and takes out most of the guns. Wolvie uses the gun against Trask. Haha.
Aha.
I do like that they use the screws too, because not a lot of people see Gambit use other things other than the cards. So it's fun to see him, like, you know.
Except he does use the screws in 92 when they're in the camp and they don't, and when the collars first get released, and it was the first thing he could find, and he picks them up out of the pail and tosses them at the Sentinel.
That's true. Good
I
memory.
love that.
But that's one of the things I love about this episode, because it's not just the screws. It's like this whole episode, he's doing other things besides the cards, besides this pole, besides the staff. Because those are the two things you mostly see him use all the time. Yeah. So he's very resourceful, and you get to see other uses of his powers, which is fun.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sybil finds a moment in all the chaos to find her way to a computer. She starts up a Sentinel Prowler. It goes after Gambit. Logan attacks it from behind. Going through holes, attacking things from behind. I mean, I love the X-Men. Yeah. He jumps on it, but can't cut through the hull. The Prowler shoots itself. A new Prowler is activated. Trask is afraid the Prowlers are running wild. I was going to say running amok, so that's what I really thought that Sean would have typed, or Sean would have said.
Yeah. I'm disappointed
Running
in me.
wild. Yeah. He makes his escape with Zane.
So I got really excited. I even exclaimed wildly to Alan because they mentioned Prowler in this. I was like, he's a Spider-Man villain. They're talking about Prowler, and then in the next scene they were like, the Sentinel Prowler. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. That's what those things are called.
Duh, Sean. Everybody knew that already.
Duh. But boys, we had a cameo.
Come out, wherever you are.
Don't worry about us, Dingo. We'll make sure we can.
Cameo.
A cameo?
A cameo, yeah. So when Sybil Zane gets on the computer, if you notice, the very first file she goes by is Master Mold, and then she goes to the Sentinel
yes, I did
Prowlers.
see that. You're right.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I remember seeing that and thought she was going to boot up Master Mold. I'm like, oh, wait, that's not him.
Yeah. So I had to go delete my cameo for Prowler, and then I had to add my cameo for Master Mold. It all worked out.
Love it. We're still getting used to that sound bite.
Gambit and Wolvie are being held down by the Prowler. Gambit offers to take it down, but the price is the collar. Wolvie hands it over and Gambit escapes through a wall. Left alone with the Prowler, Logan makes a last-ditch effort to fight it. Outside, Gambit opens the collar box to find it empty. No one saw that coming. Womp womp. Gambit leaves Logan for dead. I was so mad at Gambit. He
was so rude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he would have helped, but he would have checked before he ditched Wolverine to die.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, because he's incompetent. Because you watch X-Men '92.
He's not incompetent. Leave him alone. He's just looking out for Gambit.
Rewatch the episode in season 5 when he's the thief and he's showing how to thieve, and he gets on the roof and he falls, and then he can't open the door.
He was just a victim of bad writing.
Yeah. I love you, Eric and Julie Leewald, but you did my Gambit bad.
Be good to mom and dad.
I know.
Okay. Back at the manor, Beast is making Harry coffee. Harry coffee?
I don't know
While
why.
Kitty and Bobby are eating their Lucky Charms, Forge is taking his dishes to the sink. Logan walks in tattered to all hell and delivers the collar. He announces that they need better locks.
You've never had Harry coffee?
Yeah, what's Harry coffee? Can you explain that to me, Sean? Like, what does that even mean?
It's from B Strings Coffee, duh.
Oh, okay.
All right, so before we talk about our feels for the episode, let's take a quick break. Unfortunately, no new comics today, but on your X herstory, let's go ahead and go through the Trask family tree. I thought this would be fun. But just to make sure we're not here for another hour, I'm just going to talk about the main 616, not alternate future Trask family, because there's so many Trask. Moira McTaggart even hooks up with Bolivar Trask in one future.
Oh.
So yeah, there's a lot of Trask out there. So this is the main continuity.
Scandalous.
I know. So
Harlot.
Bolivar Trask, yeah, what a harlot. Bolivar Trask first appeared in X-Men 14 in November 1965, and he was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. What I found very surprising about this Bolivar Trask is he shows up so early. The Sentinels are in issue number 14, but he also dies 2 comics later. He sacrifices himself because he realizes that the X-Men are actually heroes and that he shouldn't be killing all mutants. So this is actually, that's all we know of Bolivar Trask at this point. So I give a lot of credit to the X-Men animated series for really making him a more thought out character. And I feel like that's why he has become a character used in so many things afterwards. Because otherwise he was nothing. In X-Men 57 in April of 1969, Kevin, that's a historical number, we got introduced to Larry Trask, who was created by Roy Thomas and Neil Adams. So it was later said that Larry is a mutant. So Bolivar had a mutant son, and this was it was retconned that this was partially why he feared mutants. He was trying to protect his son, but he was afraid of what his son could do to him. So he kept his son in a cell locked up, and his cell had the power of how do you say this again? Precognition.
Precognition, yeah.
Yeah. So when his son was really young, his powers actually showed up at 5, and Bolivar made a necklace, a medallion that he put on him. So Larry didn't know he was a mutant for a long time because the medallion kept his powers in check. Fast forward a little later, we're introduced in December of 1995 in Ascani Sun number 1. We're introduced to Bolivar's daughter, Tanya Trask, who also goes by Madam Sanctity. And because X-Men is never confusing at all, Scott Lobdell, Jeff Loeb, and Gene Ha wrote that Tanya Trask, Madam Sanctity, is actually living in the fuchsia with Rachel Summers, who's now Mother Ascani. So she's a time traveler and has chronokinesis, and she's made her way to the future where she's working with Rachel. Yeah.
As a good guy?
As a good guy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So far at this point, Bolivar has had 2 mutant children. But, and I put this one out of order, you'll see why. In May of 2025, in Wolverine and Kitty Pryde number 2, a 3rd child is introduced. And this was a child that is a half-sibling to Larry and Tanya, different mother. So Chris Claremont and Damian Cusero actually wrote Wolverine and Kitty Pryde as a sequel to Kitty Pryde and Wolverine. So they go back to Japan.
Genius.
Kitty and Logan go back to Japan, and it takes place in the back thens. But we meet Ziggy Trask, and Ziggy actually is very smart. Siegfried. She creates a machine to swap places with Kitty. So now she feels what it's like to be a mutant. She's like, this is really cool. I'm never giving this body back. So Kitty has to eventually get her body back from Ziggy. And through experiencing each other, they have a more deeper respect for mutant human because of what they've gone through in this comic, which is kind of cool to see.
Interesting.
Yeah. Jumping back to October 1995, Uncanny X-Men Annual, we meet Simon Trask, who's Bolivar's brother, by Terry Kavanagh, Brian Hitch, and Bob McLeod. So he is like radical. He makes the not in like a cool way, like an asshole, like I love Trump way. He makes a Humanity's Last Stand, which is an anti-mutant hate group, and he hunts down Gene Nation. So he was an asshole. Only two more, I promise. This is or one more. This is why I shaved off a bunch of them. Last one, Donald Trask the Third. So this is Bolivar's nephew.
Don't
He
like that
sucks.
name.
I know. He has the worst life. He sucks. Poor Donald. So he was introduced in New X-Men 114, May 2001, Grant Morrison and Frank Quietly. So basically, Cassandra Nova was like, I want to use the Sentinel to like blow up Genosha or something, but I need the DNA of a Trask to do it. So she hunts down Donald, copies his DNA, and then kills him. That's it. Donald is
Wow.
dead. He doesn't even do anything like assholey because he's like young, so he had a sucky life.
Oh.
Poor guy.
I know. So there you
First
go.
time I
That's
ever
the
say that
meat.
about a Donald.
Yeah,
I know, right? A Donald
Or a
T, man.
Trask.
Yeah.
So there's your little Trask. I almost said Trump. Trask family tree. If you want to know all about the crazy other ones out there, there's a bunch. You can go down a rabbit hole for a while. But cool. Let's get back to our episode. So, Chris, tell me how you like the episode and then rate it for me. Is it hot like Sunspot? Warm like Zorn? Kind of hot and cold like Temper? Cold as Namor? Or freezing like Iceman? Shawnee Iceman?
I'm gonna say hot like Sunspot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I really enjoyed
Because
it.
it's Gambit?
Of course. I mean, it's Gambit. Like, it's Gambit. That's all there is to it. It's Gambit doing Gambit things.
Did you like the way Gambit was drawn?
I thought it was okay. Like, I still like original Gambit, but it's not bad.
Yeah. So I guess quick Ryan question: which Gambit do we like the best? The original, the Evolution, or Wolverine and the X-Men?
Oh, I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah. Winky face.
Like there's kind of a ghostish reference in there somewhere. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would definitely say most attractive Gambit would be Evolution.
I'd agree, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Even with that haircut.
Yeah.
Once he
He
got
got better in the final episode, though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
When you saw
I
him in
didn't
the
like him when he was
future.
first introduced. When he came back for season 2, then it was better.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I will always like original Gambit.
Okay, fair. Let's jump to Kevin. Thoughts on the episode?
Oh,
Oh,
it's not
do you
hot
need
like
a towel?
Sunspot. I know. I know it's not hot like Sunspot for me. Because I would have liked, because the whole thing with the collar, like Forge made the collar among the X-Men. I would have liked to have some of the conversations that come with that if he's making that, with mutants in the house. I would like to have that debate. Would have been a struggle with that, and to not see the decision to do that. Was he doing it in secret? There's just a lot of implications that could arise with this whole device. So I'm like, I wanted more of that. But it's fun. It's a good time. I like seeing the dynamic between the two, and the fighting was fun. I guess warm like Zorn.
Okay. Right.
I'm sorry, guys. This is my cold as no more, actually.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was almost going to the middle.
I don't like the way that Gambit's drawn. we've seen this Gambit as a thief story over and over and over. There's so much more to Gambit, and he's been been expanded. His storyline's been expanded so much since his thieving storyline. So I feel like we could do something else with him. And we had the Thieves Guild, but we had him in there for like what, 30 seconds, and we didn't even get Belladonna. And I don't know. Again, we missed out on another new character, and we added Sybil Zane, who could be someone else. So I don't know. I just feel like they could do something better with a Gambit story. Cold like no more.
Wow. Okay. I was gonna give it kind of hot and cold like temper, but you brought up a lot of really good
Right.
points.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the whole Thieves Guild could have been like a whole cameo in itself, along with what we said about Sybil. I'm gonna bring it down to cold as no more. You made a lot of really good points. Cause Gambit is not sexy at all to me, and that's a big minus. He needs to be sexy. And it's like it's not a bad episode, but there's just so many ways it could have been better. So I like what you're throwing down.
But that's like also another storyline. He could have been a womanizer and stuff like that, you know, like, but you know, we didn't go that line, so we'll see.
Yeah. And I kind of wish that we did get to see more of the Thieves Guild. Like, why did you even put them in there if you were just going to focus on Gambit?
Mhm.
Fine, I'm putting it where I wanted to put it to begin with. I'm putting it in the middle one. I thought I was gonna be mad if you did that one, but that was my original choice.
Oh my god, you felt peer pressure.
I did.
Sorry, Chris. I still like Gambit, and I like him a lot, and that's why I gave it a cold like no more. So.
I mean, then that's totally fair because I mean, like, I don't really love the way he's drawn either, but I mean, I still like Gambit. So
Yeah.
And something was weird about his
He
voice
has-
to me. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was weirding me out a little bit too. I don't know what it was.
Okay. Chris just has
Like-
heart-shaped glasses on when it comes to Gambit. That's all it is.
It's like me
I
and my
totally get it.
Cyclops.
Like that's how I feel about Iceman, and like even
Yeah.
for Spider-Man and his amazing friends. It's horrible, horrible storylines. But do I enjoy getting to see Iceman and Firestar on the TV? Yeah, of course. So
yeah,
I like it for that. So I totally get it.
Okay. Does anybody want to add in an X Factor thing that connects us to the greater Marvel universe? Our favorite moment?
Probably would have to just be the Thieves Guild for the 15 seconds it was on there.
Yeah, I mean, they did find a new way to use the Thieves Guild rather than going, kind of backwater Louisiana. They went more like technological and different.
I would
But
say.
also-
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead because you might say what I was going to say. So, and I've already given one. So go ahead.
Okay, I was just gonna say we brought it up earlier. The creativity of Gambit's powers and the variations of how he used them was really nice to see. So I'll make that the X Factor.
Okay, I like that. All right, cool. Well,
And Master Mold.
oh, and Master Mold. You're right. And Chris, we made a connection. The Sentinel Prowlers, do they not look just like the Spider Slayers from the Spider-Man
yes, they
cartoon?
do. Yes,
And Ryan
it's kind of
Fagberg-
uncanny how much they look
Yeah.
like the Spider Slayers.
Would you
Ryan
say?
Fagberg and one of the workers from Spider-Man actually worked on Wolverine and the X-Men, so that's probably why there's a big connection there.
Okay.
Yeah. The guy that we interviewed, actually, Stephen E. Gordon.
Oh, I don't remember him.
Nice fellow.
Nice fellow. He's so nice. He's so lovely. And I think one of his friends or family members was sitting with him, and she was just beaming at the love I was giving him. So it was really cute to see them both just so happy to
I love that.
Nice.
Yeah. I told him, Steven, I felt so prissy because I was asked to be on a podcast to talk about season 4 of Evolution. And I was like, well, according to Stephen E. Gordon. And it's great.
Love that.
On this week's Previously On, we want to know, do you think this woman in the Thieves Guild is Quanin in Betsy's body? What do we think, gentlemen? I think it is.
You think it's the purple hair Betsy?
Yeah.
The British Betsy, right? Yes. Yes.
It could be. Probably.
I guess it's Betsy. No, I'm joking. I really believe it's Betsy. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what the sexy
Well,
say.
Yeah.
In Betsy's body.
Yeah, Quanin in Betsy's body. All right, are we ready to get into some Danger Room Divas? Are we excited?
Let's do it.
Come on, Gambit, can't you make this program a little tougher?
Oh, it's no game fun. It's the danger room. It's where we train.
Danger Room Divas!
Simulation complete.
So last week we asked who would be a bigger pothead. Ryan, you had Vertigo, right? Yeah, you had Vertigo. Bless you. And Num had Dazzler. This did not
Yes.
go the way you thought it would because you won. 67% Vertigo wins.
Oh my goodness.
mean,
Well, she's a villain, you know.
Just
Yeah.
hearing about that, I would think Vertigo would be the bigger pothead just because she's trying to deal with her vertigo.
That's where I went. Exactly. She's trying to deal with it and
Yeah.
show everybody else what
Yeah.
it feels like.
Yeah.
She's getting a little dizzy up in here.
Yeah, like she's medically a pothead. That's not just like oh, I like to smoke. She's like, dude, I have vertigo all the time.
So she's got the good stuff, the medical
Yeah,
stuff.
she got the good
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
All right, Christopher D. Hall, you can go against myself or Kevin.
Well, I don't like you, so I pick Kevin.
Oh,
Oh, how dare you.
Okay, fun.
And Christopher, would you rather be a hero or a villain?
Ooh, villain.
Ooh. So you admit you're a villain.
All your life.
okay, Regina. George.
Oh, how appropriate. So you got the teammate of Vertigo. You got Ruckus.
Oh.
Or as Kevin calls him, Flippy Rock Pirate.
You remembered.
Kevin, you get my boyfriend. You get multiple man.
Oh, okay.
You take him, I'll
let's
take
see.
Bobby.
Well, okay, because I could automatically have like a whole orgy with just my one boyfriend, so that's fine.
Okay. Before we do this, who's Ruckus?
I was gonna ask that when we got it because he's a he's a
Let me
90s.
just- Someone else
Oh,
can
it's
do
the
that.
purple hair guy with Sinister.
Yes.
Then one of those
Oh,
ones that
okay.
Nasty
nasty.
boys.
All right, let's see what your situation is. Okay. Who would more likely dress in drag? Ruckus or multiple man?
This is good. I already know who I'm gonna pick. Sorry. Yeah.
And Chris, do you want to go first or second? Chris, can you talk?
I mean, have you seen Ruckus? I'm pretty sure she's already in drag, so...
Wait, so you're going first? Is
Flippy
this
Rock
your
Pirate.
argument?
Multiple Man versus Ruckus. Who would more likely want to be a drag queen?
Fight.
On your mark, get set, go.
I mean, have you seen Ruckus? I'm pretty sure she's already in drag. In fact, I don't really think that Ruckus has any male presenting actual clothes in his closet. I'm pretty sure that is they are just an all the time drag queen. Like they don't leave that. And then Ruckus is just their drag name.
Okay, time. All right, Kevin. Ready?
Yes.
Set, go.
So let's say one of multiple man's multiples was a big fan of Drag Race once upon a time, and then he reabsorbed him and got all those memories. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to make my own Drag Race, make all the multiples of me. I'm going to compete against myself. Each one of us is going to be a drag queen, and it will be the most amazing thing ever. He's going to create his own reality show, do his own Jimmy Madrick's Drag Race, and it can go on for seasons and forever and ever, amen. Done.
Touche, and right on time. Wow, you always find such a creative angle. Now I don't know who I'm going to vote for.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm not gonna lie. I was total Team Ruckus until you said your beautiful argument. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck, Chris. Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thank you.
And don't fuck it up. Well, awesome. Next week we will be back with Excalibur. And don't worry, Chris, I told Ryan all about Soul Eater and Excalibur. He's going to California.
Excalibur, Excalibur, I'm looking for her, I'm going to California.
So in this anime Soul Eater, there is a living sword that sings that song, and his name is Excalibur. It's not ridiculous
Amazing.
at all.
At all. Just go and look up Soul Eater Excalibur, and I'm sure it will show them for maybe like 2 minutes, and you will be thoroughly amused.
Yes, you will. All right. Well, Chris, we are so thankful that you took the time out of your busy pants-dropping schedule to come go through this episode with us.
Oh, well, thank you. I love being on the show with you guys, and thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
It's always fun.
Yes. I like that you're so desensitized. I can quote random clueless lines, and you're like, all right.
Like that thing again? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, Sean.
Oh, that's just Sean.
Yeah. Where can our listeners find you so they can stalk that beautiful face?
I can be found on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Twitter, formerly known as X, under Razorburn. And I will be streaming a lot. There is a fabulous new Marvel fighting game called Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls coming out in August. And I will be streaming that a lot and potentially doing a podcast.
Ooh.
Ryan, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at RYEORIO, or find me in the Solving for X comments.
And Kevin?
Yeah. You can find us, me and Sean, doing Words of the Witches. Currently on a break, but we are getting ready to figure the rest of that come back out. And yeah, my personal Instagram, KJEEZY87. And yeah, ta-da!
Ta-da! And you can find me on Shawnee Havoc, not because I like Havoc, but because of Davey Havoc, on Instagram and TikTok. And you could find this podcast on solvingforxmen.com, which will link you to merch, our X dramas, and all the episodes. Thank you for listening. And
listen to us on Homo Superior.
Yes! Thank you. Homo Superior comes out today, where we talk season 4 of X-Men Evolution. Woo!
Lots of fun.
Yes. Be well to each other, sexy X's. Hercules.
Yay!
So we're gonna do Hercules.
Oh my gosh. Bye.